Hello, good morning.
Morning, everybody.
How are you this morning, Deb? Are you
I'm
coming off
okay.
your are you coming off your high from the your wonderful festive threads
I'm
live?
just glad it's over. I
I'm listening.
stressed about that thing so long until I finally decided I'm just going to go live because I can't do the video. I can't get it to upload. I tried for days and days and I could not get that thing to go.
All
Yeah. I
right.
couldn't get my chair to move.
Good morning, everybody, as always. And I have to move my thing so I can see my phone on the wonderful phone holder that I made from Joe's little thing. Do you want to greet everybody as always?
Well, let's see if I can get back to the beginning here.
Oh, you weren't making notes this time.
No. Good morning, Annette and Mona,
Good
Melissa.
morning.
Morning, Glory, Lori,
Good morning.
Melanie.
Morning.
Uh, did I say Melissa? Mona? Joyce. And let's see, Miss Katie's in the house.
Katie. Hope they have found out what is happening. I'm over here playing with my
And then
computer.
we got Rita.
Good morning, Rita.
I'm slowly getting there. Miss Brenda. Brenda Foley. And Nikki's in here. And Liz.
Morning.
Jim. Jim's up early. Well, I shouldn't say up early. Jim is on alive early. And Shirley. Good morning,
Good
Shirley.
morning. Good morning.
Did I say Annette? Annette is here. I was trying to remember who was in at the very beginning because my phone didn't go all the way back.
I just remember. I don't remember. I do not remember.
Mona's asking 8-Ball, what did Lisa buy?
Lisa purchased nothing. I purchased nothing. Oh no, I lied. I purchased some SF-101.
Streamlab says, not even in your dreams.
I don't know why they keep talking about Mona's dreams every time she asks. Every time she asks 8-Ball question.
Miss Elaine! Elaine is in the house. Oh my goodness.
Good morning, Elaine.
She's recovering from knee replacement. I knew she hadn't been around for a little bit.
Oh, thank you, Mona. I have made the top. I did show the client the quilt. And I don't know if you all were in that discussion on Discord, but she only gave me 12 t-shirts, but she wanted a big quilt. And so I used the back of it, but the back of it, there's a lot of grays and blacks of the t-shirts. And it was just really too stark, as Jim called it, just too stark. And so I went ahead and appliqued hearts in her an L, because her name was Lisa. And on those back pieces, just to pop out some color, and it wouldn't just be one color. Something's going on with my top studio. I don't know. I think I was pressing too many buttons.
It could be.
Could be. So hopefully I will be able, I think I have two more things to applique, and then hopefully I can start the sashing on it and get it completed this week. That's my hope. That's my hope. And I'm far away because I do not need you to see the bags under my eyes. Oh my gosh. Them kids wore me out. And then as soon as I ran in the house, Zaza was live. You told me Zaza was live. And I ran on and saw Zaza. Then I had to put groceries up and I turned around and Deb was live. I was worn out. Went to bed at 7:30 and woke up at 12:30. So there is some serious baggage going on under here. Under here.
Yep, yep, yep.
So what anything new to tell us? Anything?
Do I have anything new since yesterday? No.
I know. I know.
No. I'm working on another flower for, or not flower, another star for the flower farm.
Uh-huh.
I think it's called Primrose. Oh, here. I got it right here. Yeah. English Rose.
English rose.
English Rose. This one.
Very pretty. Very pretty. I really
I've
don't.
almost got the top and bottom rose done. I still got to do the center.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I got left to do on that. And I only have to make 2 of them.
Oh, Nikki, I'm glad your mom is home safe. And Brenda is saying that she likes that block.
I like all the blocks that are in this. I have not found one that I didn't like.
And Rita is retracting messages. that's how I feel like my brain is trying to retract itself.
I tell you, I'm so glad that Brenda joined Discord.
No, Pam. Which Pam? Mona. I'm sorry. I'm looking. I'm
so
sorry. I'm
forth
looking.
and craft on.
Oh, was she not doing well? I haven't heard from her in a while.
We haven't seen her anywhere.
She was moving, right? The last that I heard her.
The last I heard, but I haven't seen her since. I have not seen XOXO in 4 months either.
No, I have not seen.
Looking for her.
Lori's knee deep in binding. And she was moving. Right. So she was. I haven't seen Pam anywhere, not in any chats. And I do, even though I'm lurking, I do watch the chats when I can. So I haven't really seen her anywhere.
Yeah, I haven't seen her. I've been looking for her, and I've been looking for XOXO. I've
been looking for Ron too, and I've not seen Ron anywhere. So I don't know if you've all seen Ron.
I don't know who Ron is.
Yeah, you do. Quilting in the Man Cave.
Rob.
I don't. Bob. Bob.
The only Ron I know is one of the fish guys.
Oh, no. Rob. Yeah, Rob, Bob. I haven't seen him in a while either. And I've emailed him.
Did you wash your towel?
I did. Sorry, I'm talking to my husband. I did.
Yeah, we haven't seen him, and we haven't seen Mike.
No, I have not seen Mike. Mona hasn't seen him either. There's a couple people I haven't seen actually in a while.
Yeah, yeah.
Not in the chats and not on their channels. I mean, I know some of them are not feeling well, and Jean just does pop ups or videos now. She's not scheduled.
Yeah.
And there are some that I've watched from a while back that I do not see anymore. And I don't know if. Yeah, the last time I spoke to Rob, he was fixing up his house and he was working on his butterfly flower bed. That was the last time I heard from him. And that was early spring, just when we were getting into spring. So it's been a while. Oh, Mike is taking a much needed break from social media. So, okay, so I agree. Sometimes social media can get very, very overwhelming, and you want to do all the things and be in all the chats, and it can really take over your life sometimes. I mean, it can so much to the point where your dusting doesn't get done, your housework does not get done, things like that. And so tell me, how much are you guys enjoying Festive Thread so far?
I really like it. Like
Yes.
I said last night, mine was way different than anybody else's. I'm simple, I'm me, and that's all you're going to get from me.
I don't like to edit, so I will lightly edit.
I don't know how to edit, so
I
well,
should
and you know I'm not computer savvy because I couldn't even get the dang thing to load up.
Mona. Mona, you want to come up? Are you dressed? You've been awake a while. I what was I going to say? My mind is in a blur. Oh, Annette is like enjoying Festive Threads. It is fun. Some of it, the keywords were a little bit difficult to find.
Mona, I'm saying it's different than the ones I've already seen.
Oh,
Granted,
Mona's
I've only seen two, but mine was different than theirs because I don't edit.
Well, I like to edit. Editing takes time, and I can edit or I can sew, and I choose to sew. Oh, Melissa is loving
Oh,
Festive
Melissa
Thread.
loves them.
Mm-hmm. Hi, Jessica. Jessica just dropped a video as well. I watched it this morning. Mona dropped a video. Joe dropped a video. There's several videos, short videos. Nothing long or overwhelming. But
I dropped a short.
You did.
Yeah, I did.
Wait, Fest.
I know how to do shorts, but that I don't have to switch into a Premiere or anything.
Oh, Rita. So let me tell you about Festive Threads since you missed it because you want to get on it, and we just is on tonight. There are 10 creators that are doing a collaboration. We called it Festive Threads because the collaborators had a choice of any season or any holiday during the fall months, so between October 1st and January 1st. They could make any type of video they wanted. There is a giveaway, and the link is on the first video. So you want to watch the kickoff video. I don't know. It's good. I don't know where everybody else has shared their link, but there is a giveaway. You do need a keyword. We are on night 4, but it's the third actual video dropping. So fourth video because Jess is dropping tonight, right?
Yeah.
It was Amber, Sherry, you, and then Jess is tonight.
Yeah.
And then
Read it. It's on YouTube.
on YouTube. Mona said her video this morning was very long. Oh, her festive, 6 minutes is fine. Yes, Jessica is tomorrow, then Joe will be following. So there's a list of people that you want to follow, and there's some rules. So just look for the festive thread. The first kickoff video is on my channel. Rita. So, and anybody watching, get in on it.
Brenda, no, that's not the word. You need to rewatch mine again.
Raven, just go to my YouTube video lives. Go to my YouTube channel lives, and everything will be explained on that first live. And it was October 1st. We did it October 1st.
Yep.
So
that's when we started.
Yes, and it will tell you about the giveaway, how to participate, and who's coming when. And we had several collaborators on it. I need to lift my thing here so I can read it, so I'm not look like I'm looking down on y'all. Brenda said I watched it 2 times. Hey, when you do
watch it again, Brenda, because I actually tell you what it is. I tell you, my keyword is
when Jessica and I do, mine flashes on the screen, so my video is already, and you may need some no-dos when you watch my video. It's like, good morning, Joy T.
You're so funny.
Oh,
good morning, Joy.
Brenda, hit me up. I might be able to give you a little hint since I know all the answers. I know everybody's answers.
Brenda, it's my favorite color.
Lisa, hi, Joy T again. What 8-ball? What is Deb's favorite color? And Streamlabs is not recommending it, so
it's because it's not too many people's favorite color, and no, it's not black.
Do you know what my favorite color?
Any answers? Mona says she doesn't see any answers.
It said, I won't recommend it seriously, dude. So I don't know. Hey, Steph sells stuff by the seashore. Orange. They're all taking gas, Deb. They're all taking gas. Oh, see, Joyce knows what the thing is, the special word is. Oh, did I lose? Where did she go? I think I lost Deb. So let me put on the chat here so I can see what y'all are talking about. Mona told Streamlabs to kiss her grits. And Joyce, I believe you're correct. I believe you're correct. So what else can we talk about? Oh, while we're waiting for Deb, oh, wait, she's back again. So let me put her back on screen. She's back on screen.
I'm sitting here going, now wait a minute. On my computer, you were froze. And I'm like, well, when I look at my phone, though, your mouth's moving. So I'm not hearing nothing. So I'm like, I got to leave and come back.
Good morning, Dawn.
Oh, Dawn! Dawn is one of my favorite sewing buddies on Discord.
There's a lot of us. Oh, we'll be sewing on Discord again.
Yep.
Today at 9:30
Well,
to 11:30 this
we
morning.
get Lisa and Deb and Jessica and Jim and Dawn and Zaza and Joydy comes in, talks to us for a little bit.
Oh,
My
and
brain isn't working for the rest of them.
if you're in Discord and you want to join Discord, I actually put in a room or a channel in my room for Zaza because several people have requested she show them how to EPP. So whenever she does that, there will be a room to go to. So there was a request. And if you have not caught any of Zaza's lives,
You're missing it.
yeah, y'all need Mona, I'm not getting dressed today. I have no plans on getting there's a nap in my future. My husband is being so sweet. He is folding laundry that I washed this morning because I've been awake since 12:30. I'm talking about you. Stop staring at
What are
me.
you saying?
I said you were being really, really sweet. He's a little grouchy because he's sleep deprived.
Yeah. Yeah. I know what time you got up.
Y'all need to stop talking about it.
Oh, you know I love you, honey.
Oh, and I spent the day with the grandkids yesterday. I am so tired. Georgie, you think my husband is always sweet? I think he is sweet 99.5% of the time. He's very sweet to me. He's very sweet to me. He was sweet to the grandkids. You know, that's those at the park, you know, those little spinny things where you just keep spinning somebody on it till they get sick. Well, it's not like what we grew up with, you know, where it was raised and you just kept spinning it and you'd fly off. The whole purpose was to see who you can make fly off. Well, it's grounded now. So everything is one level, but the kids were spinning him on it and he turned like 3 shades of red. He looked like he was going to get sick.
Joy says, dang, where were all these awesome men when I was searching for a husband? And Joydy says, Lisa, maybe he's giving you Google eyes.
I think so, Brenda. Yeah, well, you never know. You just never know. We will be celebrating our 34th anniversary this month, at the end of this month.
Dang.
Our 34th anniversary. And he still wants me around. Isn't that sweet? Just the fact that he still wants me around, because sometimes I can't stand my own company. Oh, Joyce, don't search or you may end up with a frog. Let the prince find you.
Did you see what Jessica said?
What?
She wants a channel for food porn.
Oh, so you want me to create a channel on my Discord? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, that's what she's saying.
I can do that.
Just for her food porn.
Thank you, Mona. Thank you, Joy T. Mona was awake early. 5:30 is early for Mona. She was on Discord this morning. I was like, what? Is she up? Is she awake?
I know. I was shocked.
Thanks, Melanie. Yes.
Coherent too.
Yes, so we are celebrating our 34th anniversary. He told me, I asked him what I could buy, but I can't buy a sewing machine. I'm working on that. When we went to visit the kids, there's multiple thrift stores and things. He would not let me go antiquing or in a thrift store because he said I have too much. I have too much. Mona says, no food. I need to lose mega weight. So do I. But we'll just kind of, we'll indulge ourselves into the new year. And
Yeah.
then in the new year, we will not go on a diet. We will just go on a lifestyle change. Mona didn't go to sleep at 1 p.m. Oh, Mona's going to be tired today. And Joy T has been awake since 4. I can't believe, but y'all, I went to bed at 7:30. I mean, I was asleep at 7:30, woke up at 10:30 to let the dog out, and was awake at 12:30.
Joydy says, Lisa, buy him an embroidery machine for the anniversary.
You know what? If I did that, he may just keep it in his shed and said he will take it out when he is ready. He might do a Deb on me and keep it in the box for 5 years.
I only had it in there for 2.
Oh.
In all actuality, it was 2 years. We looked up the receipt on it, so we knew how long I had it sitting there.
Yeah.
It just sounded better when I made it longer.
But that's not to say that, one might not find its way into my house. Good morning, Jess.
Good morning, Jess.
When I woke up this morning, Jess and William just stopped streaming. Well, by the time I got to my phone, it said that they streamed 7 minutes ago. That's when I was waking up and she had never gone to bed. So I don't know. I'm thinking about what I could get for I really don't need anything. I don't. I made too many purchases this year and I need to be a little bit better.
Just fabric. That's all you need. Fabric.
No,
I ordered some fabric.
I told you all that I'm not going to order any fabric until I use up some of this other fabric that is just, I stare at it and it's like, ew. But I'm going to make something out of it.
I ordered a bolt of fabric. Missouri Star had it on sale. And then I got a text from them that it was even cheaper than their sale price. And I'm looking at it, and it just so happened that my honey was sitting in my other chair. Mm-hmm. And I said, can I get it? He sat over there and laughed, and he goes, you're going to get it. So I ordered it. I don't have it yet, but I ordered it. It's gray with white, a darker gray with white dots on it. They're pretty good sized dots. And I figured I could use it for a background for something. Probably some of my batiks that I got. A whole tote full of batiks, remember?
Jessica says, I'll be doing Dress a Girl with the fabric I just stare at. I think that is what I'm going to do, Jessica, is that I might use it for Dress a Girl. But then there is some of my fabric that, I've got some art gallery fabric that they're just kind of waiting. They're waiting for something special. Jessica says she found a localist chapter.
I had a bunch of fabric piled up in the kitchen on a chair that I had used, and I piled it over there after I got done cutting it and stuff, I went through it yesterday. Now it's all on top of my cutting table.
I think that Deb is frozen again. Deb must be having some internet issues this morning. So, Jessica says, yes, AGF has a special bin. Yeah, I bought yardage when So Yeah had their art gallery fabric on sale. So I have some really, really pretty. Oh, now we lost her again. And it said Nightbot is thanking you all. Joyce, oh, she's back on again. Hold on. That's not you. Well, I heard her come on, but I don't see you. Oh, so while we're waiting for her to come back on, I can test my second camera. And if you guys can tell me if you can see it, which I just popped it up. I was having problems with my second camera on my other laptop. So just give me a thumbs up if you can see the second camera. Oh, there's Deb. Hold on. Let me let Deb back in. And let me can you see my second camera all right, Deb?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to take
I see
that.
your phone machine.
Okay. Good morning, Joe. Let's see what else is going on I have seen, we're in the spooky season.
Hi, Joe. Hi, Jamie.
Thank you all. I've seen a lot of Halloween quilts going around.
Lots of Halloween.
Yeah, Halloween things going out on. And I know that some of you, Jessica, Halloween is a very, very favorite, but I do not do much Halloween. I don't do a lot of Halloween sewing unless I'm doing something for the kids.
I used to do Halloween stuff, but I don't do it anymore because I don't get my kids over here or nothing. So
Joy T is still trying to find out if Brenda saw Deb's favorite color yet. Are y'all still guessing? There has been
I can't believe y'all don't know.
There's been hints on this chat. Some people have been throwing out hints or downright answers. Joe said just bought the Ghoul Friend panels from Lynn. Yeah, I'm not buying any fabric. Are you stuck again, Deb? Hello, Annette. I think Deb really must be having Wi-Fi issues. Anyway, so we will be on Discord at 9:30 to 11:30. If you would like the link, let me know. But I believe most of you are on Discord. We do so. I do want to. You can watch channels. You can watch TV or whatever when we're on Discord because you can't hear the background noise. Joy T said we all know except Brenda. Y'all. And let me go back up here. Raven, do you want the Discord link? I am going to grab it, okay? So hold on a second. Let me grab the Discord link. And I'll pop it in the chat. Give me 1 second. And then once you grab it, let me know so I can remove it. But that is my okay. So I dropped it. Good morning, Giovanna. Good morning, Liana. Oh, and then if y'all can be praying for Harper as well. Brenda is green as she is a channel member. I don't know what we're talking about here. What's happening we sew, Leanna. We in my Discord, there is a channel that says Sunday Sew, and we get in there and sew from 9:30 to 11:30. You can come in earlier, but I will not be there until 9:30. And then you guys can stay as long as you want because I don't need to be there for y'all to sew. And let me look. We've got people saying good morning to Leanna. And let me get Deb back on the screen.
When I went out this time, I actually disconnected my internet and connected again. So
It's Talk Studios, their chat thing is really slow compared to what pops up in.
they're still giving Brenda hints. Green is the color of money.
And Rita.
Hi, Leanna.
Oh, that's good. That's good, Rita. I wish we could pick color. I would be turquoise. Thank you, Jessica. Thank you, Jessica. All right. So, yeah, I was saying don't forget to pray for Harper. That the latest I saw was on Donna's live where they did an update. So she does need a lot of prayers. And we lost Deb again. She is playing hide and seek this morning. She is leaving me to think of things on my own. Leanna, if you're trying to drop your link, it is exclamation mark be kind, one word. Who is all right, y'all? Who's Inferno? Who is Inferno? Y'all tell me who is Inferno. I'm looking on Discord now. Raven, I see that you showed up, but oh, I don't know who Inferno is. So if you know who Inferno is, let me know so I don't kick him out. Let's see. Andrea said howdy to everybody. Hi, Andrea. Mona said that she won't be sewing this morning. She will be napping. That's because she was awake so long. Oh, Leanna said she is. Raven is Inferno? Okay. All right, Raven. That's fine. If I don't know you, I'll kick you off or I'll decline your invite or your thing. Joy T, but my local chapter only takes 2 styles. Thank you for telling me that. Brenda Green. Green. Brenda Green. Green. All right, so there are a couple things. I want to talk about festive threads for a minute. And I will specifically want to talk about Amber's and her collage quilt. Don't y'all just want to go out and make a collage quilt? I mean, it is out. It was so fast and so pretty. You got it now, Brenda? I still like glow in the dark lime green. Ha ha ha. Mona said, I like lime green too. I actually like lime green. Lime green is pretty. And what else can we talk about here? I just uploaded video instead of me going live. Okay. All right, Giovanna, have a good day. Thank you for dropping in. I appreciate you. You want Jessica, you want to learn how to do it so badly. I like the idea that she does the raw edge applique. She doesn't have a problem with that. A lot of people do not like raw edge. Dawn, yo, we need to do that next year. We need to plan on just making a small 24 by 24 raw edge quilt in Discord and just doing something fun. We really need to plan that and see what that looks like. Oh, Rita, that would be fun. Amber makes it look easy. Joyce said, I did a collage quilt many years ago. It was fun to do, but not as good as Amber's. Joyce says she likes watching Teresa Louise too. Yes, both are very artistic women. But yeah, we can do a collage quilt next year. We can work on it next year in Discord. You do what you want, but then we can just use each other for assistance or help. But I really do like the idea that she does raw edge. I've also seen it where they free motion quilt and just drop pieces of fabric under it. They don't even do any type of adhesive or stabilizer or anything. They just drop pieces, and however it folds, so if they're making leaves, it might have a natural fold in the quilting process, and I think that's really pretty. Melanie said mine would look like a 1-year-old finger painting. That's okay. Yes, Teresa Louise's horses are very, very pretty, and she takes so much time. I'm like, just get it done. Let's just get it over with. What have you backed your t-shirt quilt with? I actually did SF 101. This is for a client, and I'm waiting for Deb to come in. I'm waiting for it's for a client, and it is actually going to be sashed all with gray. So I did the first. This is going to be the top portion of it, and it will be the bottom because I need it to grow it lengthwise. So that is going to be the top and bottom, and the sashing is all going to be in gray. And that's what I'm actually going to work on. That is actually, hi Laura Lynn, how are you? Good morning. Jessica, you are more than welcome to host it. I will put a channel in there. Oh, what is Mona game? What is I just turned around for a second. Jim, what are we game for? Mona, what are we game for? Where did you get it? I purchased it through Amazon. I bought a boat of it from Amazon. So what are we working on? Y'all in the chat, fill me up. Fill me in. Let me know, because I don't think Deb is coming back. She's just left me here on my own to do my own thing. Oh, and then in January, we start the Dear Jane and Friends 2026. Oh, donation quilt blocks. Who are we donating quilt blocks to? Because I'll donate some quilt blocks. I like making quilt blocks. 101. It is SF. I'm going to type it in here. SF 101. And Annette, final side of outer border to finish a quilt top. Annette, you do such wonderful work. If you ever get a chance to see Annette, or go back and watch some of her videos, just her ability to sew with one hand and make beautiful quilts, tops, blocks, My Andrew said I'm finishing my swap blocks for Donna Swap so I can get them in the mail when my SS gets here. Okay, so let me try this again. We can see you again.
I switched. I still can't get this computer to work right. It keeps bumping me off. So I switched. That's why you're seeing a different angle now.
I don't purchase from Waywack, but I don't make bags and things. If I made bags and other items, I would purchase from Waywack too, because I see that Jim and Mona and several of y'all purchase from Waywack a lot of times.
I've even purchased from them.
If I made promises on this channel, you need to tell me. If I made promises, you're going to need to remind me. Jim, I should probably.
It's called Profuse on their site. It's half the cost.
Jim, I will probably need to go on Waywack and purchase it because after I showed the client the quilt, where I'm at with the quilt, her sister wants a quilt too. I mean, her daughter wants a quilt. This is a memory quilt. So the sister wants her quilt made too. So I'll have to make another t-shirt quilt after this one. And it's kind of funny because I don't sew for people. You know, I sew to give away to people, but I don't generally sew. But I couldn't say no to these young ladies.
Yeah, but you knew the girl.
It's 40 inches wide. Jim, remind me, okay, that I need to buy some and what it's called. Remind me on Discord. Jamie gave away 3 quilts yesterday. Wow.
Oh, Jamie, did you get my email with my address on it? I love all of Jamie's quilts.
Yes, Jamie makes a very, very pretty quilts. Very scrappy quilts. She gives you free patterns that she creates herself. Gives you instructions on how to do it.
Jamie goes, no.
And what else is going on? So there's a lot of Christmas making. There's a lot, people are finishing up their cotton cuts. I see a lot of people finishing up their cotton cuts. I haven't seen anything really different or new for 2026, any new products. But to be honest, I haven't really been watching because I've been watching you all, trying to stay caught up on all the videos.
Yeah.
Oh, so Mona is going to try. I'd like to try some Profuse because that SF-101 is a little pricey. It's a little, well, it's like $5 a yard. So, I mean, you know, Jamie's in a creative rut in the moment. Sometimes we get like that.
Oh, Brenda's doing Edit a Star mystery. I can't do no Edit a Star, let me tell you.
She does.
I love her blocks and her quilts and everything, but there's no way I could ever do hers.
You didn't think you could do the ones that you're doing now?
Well, yeah, that's true too, but Edit a Star has the really small blocks, man.
So, Andrew said, Lisa, did you see my post on my channel on my friendship quilt? I used a lot of fabric that you donated to the cause and that quilt. The red, white, and blue one, I did see it. I did see your version, and I believe I commented on it, Andrea. It was really pretty. And you're talking about Teresa Louise's pattern, right? Because I did see it, and I believe I commented. I love a trend. Joy. So Joy T, I'm going to tell you that this is my first T-shirt quilt. I made a sample block, but this is my first T-shirt quilt, and I was a little scared because everybody kept saying it was really very difficult and
Yeah.
stuff. But I've been watching Amber, and I watched Sean's video a long time ago, a long time ago. But I've been watching and listening to Amber, and I really believe them when they say that it's not that hard, that you can do it. I think the most frustrating part is that it takes a while to prep your fabric. You have to take a few extra steps to make the T-shirt quilt so they don't curl on itself. But other than that, you just treat it like a quilt, and it's relatively it. I've got this far. She dropped it off on the 30th of September or the 29th of September, and I worked on it a little every day since, and I've gotten it this far. So really, I only got 2 more blocks to applique, and you're not going to be putting appliques on yours. I only have 2 more blocks to do applique, and then I start the sashing. So I told her I'd have it done within a month, and I'm pretty sure I can meet that deadline. If I didn't work, it wouldn't take me as long, but I have to do it around my work schedule. But Joy T, you can always come in Discord, and we can talk about it there. Because
there you go.
Yeah, because I don't think I really have anything to add in the T-shirt. I could have done it like a novice doing it. Oh, Jamie said, Crystal, I started the potato friendship quilt, and I did not like the jelly roll. Yeah. Oh, Annette. So this young lady that I am doing the quilt for, she said that she sent out her fabric for memory bear quilts, and the person has had it a year and has not produced any memory bears yet for her. And she was having a hard time finding anybody to make the T-shirt quilt because we don't have a quilting community. There was somebody in the town close to me, but they never returned the call. And I just happened, I know the family. So we just happened to talk about quilting. And she mentioned it and asked if I would do it. And I said, yes, I would do it. I did not use a jelly roll. I just used scraps that I have.
I'm waving at the cool leader.
Oh, Laura Lynn. Yeah. So, but we can always do it together, Joey T. You know where I am every day. You know where I'm at.
Annette says, do they only have one arm? The people that have the fabric for the memory bear.
I don't know, but that would be very upsetting to me if I gave over fabric and you promised to do something and it's been a year. Good morning, Teresa. That is just too long. And I'm one of those people, if I give you a timeline or I commit to something, I'm going to meet that timeline or try to get it done earlier. I don't like to tell people I'm going to do something and not do it. Yeah, Sean has a very good T-shirt quilt video.
Good morning, Teresa.
And like I said, Amber, Amber and her mom Jennifer has a t-shirt quilt series that they did
Yeah.
where they talked about prepping, setting, what to do. And her mom does all the t-shirt quilts on her domestic sewing machine. So she doesn't even throw it on a long arm.
Uh-uh.
I'll go buy some t-shirts from Goodwill. Joy T, you may have some t-shirts in your own closet or your drawers that you might want to pull out. Because I did do a sample to see if I would need a special needle or anything. Mona said, yeah, it's too long. And I don't know how to do it, but I would have asked somebody in this community if they know how to do it and vouched for one of you all where she could have sent it. I wish I had known. Amber makes beautiful t-shirt. I saw somebody make a t-shirt quilt design, and I was just watching the video while I was working. And that person did swirls with the t-shirt quilt, with the t-shirt material. She did actual swirls, and it was beautiful. It was almost like a Bargello swirl. It was pretty. I mean, it was so, so pretty. But I agree, it's just too long to have it.
Yeah. Even I could make it way faster than that.
Yeah, well, and like I said, she told me, because when I told her I would have the quilt done within a month, she says, oh, she looked surprised because I told her I work, and y'all know I work 10-hour days. And she was surprised, and she says, well, that's faster than I thought it was, because the memory quilt, then she told me about the memory quilt. And I I don't know. I just don't know. So,
That surprises me because
well, Mom and Laura Lynn has good. I think Laura Lynn has a YouTube video
yeah,
on a
she did
t-shirt
it.
quilt.
She did it. Yes.
Yeah, I'm almost positive because I remember watching it, but it's been a while. It's like I watched Sean's a while ago because I never thought I would make a t-shirt quote because so many people scared me
Yeah.
about it. And there's nothing scary. It's not intimidating. It's just a few extra steps. So it takes a little bit more time and it's a few extra steps. But you can do it. If I can do it, you can do it. It's just a few extra steps. Yeah, Laura Lynn has some awesome videos. She makes bags. Laura Lynn is one of those good channels where you can put her on, and I like when she quilts because I like watching people quilt. So I'll have her on in the background if I don't have any other videos to watch, and I'll have her on the background and I'll just listen to the sewing machine, the long arm, while I'm working.
Lynn can make anything. She does bags. She does quilts. She does animal sewing.
Mm-hmm.
She made the cutest little frog. And I think she made a bear. So Laura Lynn just does it all. That's why I say she's the cool leader.
Yeah, and she does a lot of lives. So she answers questions while she's making it. And I mean, she does a lot of projects and she just helps walk you through everything. And she's a very, very good teacher. So,
She's a very relatable teacher.
huh?
She's a very relatable teacher. She's
Yeah.
the kind of teacher that I like having.
Mm-hmm. Very easygoing, and she doesn't.
She's like Mona. It'll be fine.
Yeah, and she is one of those teachers that it's okay to make a mistake. You know what I'm saying? And It's okay to make a mistake. So you don't need to go watch Laura Lynn. Go watch some of her older videos, because some of her older videos are really, really good. Some of the things that she taught 3 years ago are really, really good.
Mona says last month she did a zippy pouch series.
Mm-hmm. But like I said, that Joy T, I'm not going to leave you in the lurch. So if you have any questions, you can still ask me. You know I'm going to answer them for you. I will give you my honest opinion.
Well,
Yes.
Joy T, I don't teach nothing. I show you what I've done and I tell you how I did it, but I don't go step by step, and I don't do tutorials. I can't.
Well, it's the tutorials that you always mess up on. You can do it correctly 100 times, but as
Yeah.
soon as you turn that camera on and you try to do a tutorial, that's the one you're going to mess up on. That's the one
Well,
that you're going to
and
take.
even though my project was so simple, there is no way that I would do a tutorial on it. And did I tell y'all I used the red heat and bond? Don't have to sew once you use it. Love it. Love it. I was worried about having to sew the snowflakes.
Applique stitching isn't that intimidating, though. You just got to go slow. And
I already go slow.
that's what I'm saying. So
and I gotta go even slower.
well, the speed level that you're on, appliquing is not that. I like to applique, but
I
that's
love the blanket stitch. I absolutely love it. I used the blanket stitch on my hen and chick. Love it.
Joy T, did you see that? Mona said profuse. That is what Jim uses, and he uses a lot of it. So, and I'm going to get some too, because like I said, I think it was $5 a yard for the SF 101.
I just got a bolt of the SF 101 while it was on sale at Missouri Star. I think I paid $3 or $3.99 a yard for that one.
What was how much was on the boat?
Probably 5 yards.
5 yards.
I did the bolt. I haven't even opened it yet. This is the bolt I got. Let's see if it says anything on here. Oh, of course not. It don't say anything on here. Just all the stickers from the. I haven't opened it because it's SF 101. I don't want to open it until I actually get ready to use it. I have older stuff I need to finish using first.
I'm making a meatloaf. I'm making meatloaf patties for lunch with gravy over mashed potatoes. Hi, Kevin. How are you?
Kevin, how are ya? Oh, Mona said she did splurge and buy a new t-shirt.
I wore my new t-shirt. Lisa, your blocks look nice and stiff. Like I said, it's just that extra step. And I'm going to tell you, the one thing I learned is that you want to make sure the SF 101 or the profuse that you're going to use is ironed all the way around. And if you think you've ironed it enough, go back one more time and let your fabric cure overnight. Because sometimes we go and we want to sew everything up right away. But if you let it sit, it adheres a little bit better. And that's just my opinion. That's just my personal opinion. But applique, I also, when I do applique, I let my applique cool all the way down when I'm appliquing something before I go and sew on it. And it's
Yeah.
just so I don't have that goopy stuff. I don't want to clog up my needles or anything because I sew down my applique. So you just want to make sure it's fully cured. It's sat, it's cooled. The material has had a chance to absorb that adhesive and do a good lock on it.
Joy, I love meatloaf and mashed potatoes too. I just had some the other night.
Well, I'm doing no lunch duty here. Dinner will be salmon bites and broccoli. I am making because my husband deserves a nice supper or lunch, and so I don't want to cook a meatloaf. So I'm just going to make meatloaf patties, brown them up, get them nice and brown, put them in the crock pot so that it's just cooking while we are sewing and have everything ready to go. My potatoes all ready to boil up. And I don't know what I'm going to make for a vegetable. Probably what Mona calls them chichi beans. I'll make some chichi beans.
Jim says, yes, it's very important to wait with interfacing.
Mm-hmm. And so that was the one thing that I really, you can't rush the process. That's all I can say is you can't rush the process. So you give yourself some time and some grace while you're making it. And if it normally takes you 2 days to make a block quilt with sashing, give yourself 4 days, 5 days.
Mona Joy says, I haven't met a meatloaf I didn't like.
Mona, I was going to tell you that my husband does not like chickpeas either. He does not like garbanzo beans, and he does not eat hummus. So he's not a big fan of garbanzo beans. But
I'll take his.
Yeah, I eat. Oh my gosh, I'll rinse some garbanzo beans off and put some olive oil and mix it with a little bit of olive oil and some spices, let it sit overnight. So good. So good.
Yep.
Oh, Joy T is having barbecue pork kebabs.
Oh, no, that sounds really good too.
With rice or fried shrimp. That sounds good.
Joy-D, I'll come over if I have a rice.
Yeah, and I should have gone and bought some butter beans because I haven't had butter beans in a couple of months, I don't think. And I could have made some butter beans. But they were all making me hungry. We were all having a chat. I think it was on your live about food. That's where Mona was talking about the chichi beans.
So, I was trying really hard to ignore chat.
Yeah, well, we had
2 different spots, and I finally had to close one of them.
Joy T,
I gotta know everything that's going on.
Deb, Jim said that the cutie looks great back there. Have we used the cutie yet?
I've used it, yes. But I ain't letting none of you see it. I ain't that good at it yet.
Shelly, you're getting hungry. Sometimes we veer off into the food thing, but I try to make my husband.
Shelly!
Sometimes I try to make my husband. All right, Jessica. See you in the chat tonight on Jess's festive thread.
Yeah.
6 o'clock Eastern time. Yeah,
Beauty now has automation for domestic machines. I didn't know that.
Leanna's saying she is hungry too.
Yeah, I didn't have breakfast this morning. I had a couple cheese sticks and a yogurt before I had to have something in my belly.
I don't know, Mona. I would think that if you're going to get automation, you may as well just go and find you a 6 or 8 foot frame. By at that point, so you can actually get a longer long arm. You can get a long arm or a mid arm. I would think, because if you only have enough.
Joydy says her cutie Breeze is still in the box by the front door.
She is waiting.
She got it in the house.
She is waiting. She is waiting. She's rearranging things. So she is waiting.
Uh-huh.
It's almost $2,000 for.
That's a good excuse, Joydy. It really is.
It's almost $2,000 for the automation. So you could go and buy a long arm, and most of the time the frame is thrown in for like $4, and you could get a 16-inch, which would be a mid arm, or you could go and get an 18 or 20-inch, and you'll have a lot more sewing space that makes the automation worth it.
I saw, well, my honey saw a long arm that a lady was selling for $3,500 in my area.
Mm-hmm.
We were tempted to get a loan and go get it, but
well, I would buy a Georgette in a frame if I had the room for it. So I would still have George, and then I would buy a Georgette. Because after I saw Amber, and she was free motion quilting her alligator, her festive thread. I don't want to say anything because I want you all to go watch it if you're in doing. But when I saw her doing that, I'm like, but I want a long arm just so I can be like Amber now. I can throw it on there.
Everybody wants to be like Amber.
Mona said, I don't want automation. Mona, you're so funny. Georgie, do you need me to come and visit you so I can help you rearrange that room?
Oh man, Joydy, she threatened to come see me.
It's not a threat. It's a.
That was. It was. I don't let nobody in here except for my honey.
I would
say my brother came in here.
I would say for Emoxie as well. I think I like sewing on the domestic machine. I like free motion quilting on the domestic machine, but it was a game changer when I got George. When I purchased George, it was just a whole different feel. That the other day when I was sewing I think it was in Discord when I was sewing the sample t-shirt quilt to get a feel for it, sewing on my domestic felt funny. Good morning, Terry. Terry, what are you doing awake? It is a full moon, y'all. It is a full moon.
Yeah, but Terry has a special guest that gets her up early.
Yes. I think Nikki did go back to bed like she said. She did fall back to sleep like she said.
It sounded like she's been up for quite a while.
Yeah. So anyway, she said the dog. Oh, that would be a gift to have someone rearrange your sewing room. Every week or every 2 weeks, not every week, I sit here and think, how can I rearrange my sewing room again? How can I rearrange it? And my husband just looks at me because I'm like Mona. It's like you just get that wild hair and everything gets displaced and rearranged.
I get the feeling all the time, but I can't move things. Mm-hmm. And I have to have my honey do it. And he's like, that ain't happening.
Well, all my furniture is on sliders. Anything that's big or heavy, they're on sliders. So I can slide everything wherever I want in the room without any assistance. But then once I remove everything around, then I want to reorganize everything as well. Because, it just everything has to just be appropriate and within reach. But the biggest thing in my room is George does take up some space. So I have to make sure that George has room to lift his wings. And so that limits me where I can move him outside of just pulling him out and having him in the middle of the room when I sew on him, when I quilt on him.
Good morning, Terry. Terie.
But anyway, we don't stay long on Sunday mornings anymore because we do sew in the sewing room. So Deb has to get her breakfast or do whatever she needs before we head in here. And I normally prep lunch so my husband can eat on schedule. But if y'all want to come into Discord and sew with us, 9:30 to 11:30, you can stay as long as you like. You can come in earlier. That's not a problem. Your camera does not need to be on, but we do need to verify that it's you. And we know each other's voices by now.
Yeah.
So you just got here.
Know the voice, we will ask.
Yeah.
Look at me.
Terry.
There's somebody in there the other day and I didn't recognize their voice. And I'm like, who are we talking to?
9:30 to 11:30 in the sewing in Discord.
Eastern time.
So if you're not dressed or anything else, and you really don't have to say anything because sometimes we just sit there and listen to each other have conversation while you're sewing.
Yeah.
So your camera doesn't be, you have a choice of speaking or not speaking. You're welcome. You can ask almost any questions. There's still some topics we don't discuss because some topics or ugliness will get you booted. And
There's always somebody in there that are pretty much experts at certain things.
Don't ask
Like,
me.
You have bag questions, you can ask Jim or Jessica or Mona. But
we will be
just ask.
And I am going to do one last push. I'm going to say, they're asking 8-ball questions. Sorry. I'm going to push one last time before we go. This will not be my last time, but Festive Threads. Jess is on tonight at 6:00 Eastern time, premiere. The videos are not taking any longer than 30 minutes. But if you can't watch at 6 Eastern because you're on a different side of the coast, some of you work on the weekends, we understand, you will have a week from the last video that plays, which will be Mona on the 11th. You will have until I think it's the 21st.
Yeah.
Go back and watch the video. So it's 10 days. Go back and watch what you've missed. And so you can grab those answers to have a chance at the giveaway.
There you go. Joe just said she posted the schedule again.
Yeah, so go, and these ladies have been very creative. There's something different. Like I said, take a no-dose on my night, I mean, take a no-dose, but they're very creative. Each are doing something different. So it's not all Christmas. It's not all Thanksgiving. It's not all one thing done 10 different ways. It's all different. And they bring something different and enjoyable to the table. All the things you love about them.
Yep.
So 6:00 tonight, and then Jessica is on tomorrow night, and then Joe, and down the list. So great things. You do have to be subscribed to all their channels in order to enter the giveaway, and that will be verified that you are And it is open. The giveaway is open overseas. Just let you know that it will be in US dollars. However it converts to your country, it will be in US dollars. So anyway, I hope y'all have a Georgie said we love giveaways. Annette said I finished. Yay, Annette. But anyway, I hope y'all have a good day. Lots of content. I don't think Donna is on live today, is she?
I'm not sure.
I did not check the schedule, and so if I misspoke, y'all let me know. But all your wonderful content creators will be on, your weekend content creators from Donnell, Teresa Louise is normally on today. The boy meets boy quilts world. You have Danny that comes on. Keep everybody in your prayers. There's a lot of illnesses going around. A lot of people need just good thoughts and good vibes lifted up for them. Prayers for Harper and for Katie, who was in here earlier. She may be with the doctors right now. So everybody just, y'all have a good day. If you can, we'd love to see you at 9:30 in Discord. Deb, do you have anything you would like to say?
Nope.
All right. So we will talk to y'all soon. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
See you in Discord.